Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to create your Google credential and connect it to n8n. If you've been using n8n before, you will notice that whenever you want to connect your n8n to any Google services, whether it is Google Drive, Google Docs, Google Calendar or whatever, you are going to be asked to create a credential and connect it. So basically credentials are like logins. If I want to let n8n have access to my Google account, I need to give n8n the access. I need to give it the login. So yes, let's say you want to add Google Drive into your workflow, right? This is Google Drive. So if you want to configure it, the first thing that you should add is your credentials. So if you click this, I already have a credential, that is why this is showing, but if you don't have, you should create new credential. So if you create new credential, it is going to show you this box wherein you have to add your client ID and your client secret. So the first thing you should do is you should click this Open Docs. It is basically a tutorial that is going to show you step by step how you can be able to connect it. Yeah, I'm going to walk you through it and show you how to do it step by step. As you can see, the prerequisite is you have to create a Google Cloud account, and then you set up it using these 5 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'm going to walk you through it. So yes, you click this Google Cloud account, and then it will take you here. So now you're at cloud.google.com. What you should do is click console. It is loading. You've completed this first prerequisite to have a Google Cloud account. Now to the next step. The next step is create a Google Cloud console project, right? That is why we click the console, and then now we are here. So as you can see, it says select a project because we don't have any project yet. So if you click select project, there are no projects currently because I have not created any. So we should create a new project at the right hand side here. So we click create project, and then you can give it any name. So let's say, for instance, n8n credentials, right? So this is the name of the project, and then just that, and you can click create. So once you've created a project, you click on this select project, and then you will see it n8n credentials, and click n8n credential. The reason why you should select the project is because whatever changes you are going to make, whatever configuration you are going to make, it should be within this project. Sometimes you will have multiple projects, like 2 or 3. If you don't select a particular project, you will be having errors in your workflow because you've not effected those changes in that particular workflow. So that is why you always click here and then select the correct project. Sometimes you have 3, 4, 5 projects. So that is done. So let's go. So the second step is enable APIs. After you've created a Google Cloud Console project, you should enable APIs. So let's do that. So what you're going to do is this, you're going to click this navigation menu, and then you can see APIs and services and enable APIs and services, and then click it. So it has taken you to this screen. So what you should do now is you should enable APIs and services. So we click enable APIs and services, and then it has taken us to the library. So we search for which APIs we want to enable. For instance, we want to enable Google Drive, so we just search Drive, or Google Drive, sorry, Google Drive, and then we see Google Drive API, and then click it. And here's Google Drive API. We can click it, and then we enable it. And that's all we are going to do for all the other Google services. Yes, we've completed the second step, which is to enable APIs. Now we go to the third step, which is configure your OAuth consent screen. All right. So we go here, and so this is it, OAuth consent screen, and then we can click it. Yeah, we are here. So yeah, we click it. So get started, and then the app name, you can use whatever name again you want. So we can say, for instance, n8n demo. And the user support email, just choose your email, and then you click next. And within internal and external, I think you can choose external, and then you click next. And then you enter the email address again. And then you click next. And then you agree to the terms and services, and then you click continue, and then create. So you've created it, right? You've configured your OAuth consent screen. So what you can do now is you go to branding. Currently it is under overview. So you go to branding to add your domain. So you go to branding to add your domain, and then you scroll to the bottom here. So where it says add domain. So you click add domain, and then you type n8n.cloud because you're using the n8n cloud version, right? And that's it. And then you click save. So after that, you go to audience again, and then you add a test user. So as you can see, test users, add user, and then just type in your email again. And then you save. Yeah, so it has been saved, right? So we've completed the second step, which is configure your OAuth consent screen. Now is to create your Google OAuth Client credentials, right? So we go here again, and then we click this navigation menu again, and then we go to APIs and services again, and now we go to credentials. So we are going to click create credentials, and then we choose auth client ID, and then the application type is a web application, and you can put whatever name you want to put here, n8n demo again, or whatever name. You scroll again to the bottom, and then you choose under authorized redirect URIs, you click add URI. So the URI you're going to add here is you're going to go back to n8n. You go back to n8n. In this screen where you have your client ID and your client secret, there is a path that says auth redirect URL. So you just click it to copy. It has been copied. And then you go back again to your Google Cloud Console, and then you paste it. As you can see, your client ID has been provided to you, and your client secret has been provided to you, right? So you just click here to copy the client ID, and then go to n8n and paste the client ID, and then go again to your Google Cloud Console, and then copy the client secret, and then paste the client secret. And then that's it. You click save. So your credential has been created and saved. So now you can just sign in with Google, and then click the sign in button here. Yeah, and then choose your email, of course. And then it says Google hasn't verified this app yet. Yes, it is going to take a little bit of process, but just click continue. And then make sure you select all and continue again. And as simple as it is, you've created your Google credential and connected it. And then let's say you want to use Google Docs again. Create credential. You create credential, and then you just put the same client ID and the same client secret here. This same client ID is what you're going to put. And then the client secret. And then you save. And then you sign in again. Yeah, so as simple as it is, that is how you create your Google credential and connect them to n8n. Thanks very much. I hope you understand what I just explained. If you have any questions, please send them in the comment section. Please subscribe and share this video. Bye. See you in the next video.